back to Link Cable. We are in the Snagret hole, sub-level 4.
So, I kind of wanted to continue my discussion of time limits since we like finished that episode like halfway through it. Anyway, I was saying that like it doesn't have a time limit necessarily. Aside, we were I guess I should mention what game we were talking about. We were talking about Don't Starve, which is like a survival game, and you have a hunger meter. But it doesn't have like a hard time limit on the game, so you can kind of spend a lot of time doing nothing, and sometimes the game will spawn monsters.
So I want to make sure this thing breathes fire before I charge in.
Do they sometimes breathe other things?
I don't know, because it has like a blue mouth. I thought like the fire-breathing ones. Okay, yeah, it breathes water.
It's water.
Alright, yeah, because it didn't have like that fire warning at the beginning, so... Anyway, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just wanted to explain what I was doing there.
That's cool. But yeah, so there's no hard time limit other than you needing to get resources, and food, some of which diminishes like and doesn't come back. Like rocks in particular are important construction materials, and they don't regrow, so you have to look elsewhere to find them, and occasionally the game will spawn monsters that will come and attack you where you are.
Yeah.
But without like more motivation, I feel like I might be inclined to just stand around and not really do anything.
Yeah, because the game's not really doing enough to push you to do other things.
In certain ways, like because I sort of have to construct my day to accomplish something, and it's a very risky thing to do. It could go very poorly.
Yeah.
Very quickly. So I don't know. Like my natural inclination is to be incredibly cautious, and the days are short enough in Don't Starve that sometimes that means not really doing anything in a single day. Because each day you need to find enough wood to power a fire at night.
Yeah.
So that, you know, monsters don't come and kill you in the dark.
Yeah. So you have to take, like, several precautions.
Yeah.
How much time does that take out of your overall day?
It can take all day. So it seems like sometimes the best thing to do is to, like, build up a pile of wood one day, or maybe in 2 days, and then spend the next few days just running around adventuring.
Yeah.
So in that regard, I think that a time limit may not be that big a deal. It's like you have the day as your time limit, but it's not like an overarching thing that pushes you to progress.
Oh, so do you think it's kind of like needless?
What, the game or the
time limit in there?
Like the daylight hours?
Yeah.
No, those are important. Since those provide the danger element and the motivation for surviving. It's just that like it doesn't really provide you with a goal necessarily, which is not always a good thing, an inherently good thing.
Yeah.
But in this case, it like without a goal, like without an apparent goal or a time limit, it seems like it's hard to know what to do or like to go and do something other than just survive.
Yeah. Considering that's the title of the game, pretty much. Seems appropriate.
And it would, like, it'd be kind of lame to, like, have a time limit that would screw you over if you didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
But in this case, I could see how it would help. So, I guess I'm not, like, totally against them anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, and another marble.
Yep. See, we have a few marbles down here. And a magnet.
Anyway, so that was a large subtopic about a completely different game.
No, it's cool.
But although I think again that kind of has the faster than light travel element to it, where the game is short term enough that even if it did have like a time limit, I probably wouldn't be that upset.
Yeah.
Because like FTL, for example, like, your time limit is this rebel fleet that's coming to try and kill you.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have that hard time limit in which you need to accomplish something, but if you fail, it's not that big a deal, because the game is so short. It's not like your progress, you don't lose anything, whereas with Pikmin, I could see that being frustrating.
Yeah,
this game is like...
It would be really frustrating.
Yeah.
Even Pikmin 1, which is only like 7 or 8 hours long.
Yeah.
If you get to like the last few days and like you can't progress or can't finish the game because of that. Yeah, I don't know how long I don't know how long it would take me to replay the game, or even if I'd want to replay it at all.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't. That would piss me off.
It took me a good long time to get back to the first Pikmin after like my first few attempts at playing through it, like when I was younger. I thought it was just one of those games I was just never going to beat, but...
I know my dad never went back to playing it after he got, like, frustrated with the part that he was on.
Yeah.
Because... And it's weird, because, like, he's the kind of person who plays games over and over. Like, of what games he does play.
Yeah. Like,
he will play them non-stop. He doesn't, like, need a variety of games, but he just won't go back to that game because, like, it's fucking lame.
Yeah. I mean, I at least just got to blame my, I don't know, my lack of finishing the game on my youth at the time. Like, I just wasn't, like, that experienced. Like, I just didn't feel like putting in the hours. Like, I wasn't as patient.
Yeah.
But, you know, when I was older, in my case, I was just a lot more inclined to be patient with it.
Yeah.
But then I realized that Pikmin wasn't all that hard.
Yeah. Although, and that's like another thing, I guess. When it comes to Don't Starve and Faster Than Light Travel, compared to Pikmin, they're relatively simple games. I mean, I know Pikmin is a simple game also, but it has a lot of, like, extras in it.
Yeah.
Like, there are hidden things all over the place. There's a lot to do outside of just the main game.
Oh.
What the hell is this?
I think this is one of those enemies. It has, like, a kind of, like, whistle itself, and it kind of interferes with you.
It, like, charms your Pikmin?
Yeah. I think something like that.
That sounds annoying as hell.
Anyway, I'm just going to take, like, a small group and to take this.
But
anyway. It might be poisonous?
But
anyway, if you can see the radar right now, it's actually kind of affecting that as well.
Radar? Oh, right, yeah.
It's kind of going crazy. This is also being really difficult. Yeah, I can pin it down now.
Nice. Wow. That was fast.
Oh, it had a whistle inside of it. That's interesting.
Nice. But yeah, so they're not... The way FTL and Don't Starve are constructed, they don't have all those, like, extra hidden areas, because they're randomly generated games in their entirety.
Yeah.
So they're more about the actual gameplay, and you can't, like, there's not as much to lose, really.
Yeah, because you're not getting that invested in your progress, your character, because it's just so short.
And part of the point in those games is to actually replay it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas I don't know if that's really the case with Pikmin. Like, I'm sure that they would probably want someone to play it multiple times, but it's not like...
That wasn't the point, yeah.
Yeah, it's not like the kind of game where you play, you know, one time through and see how long you can last and then play again.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, the point is to survive and to finish.
Yeah.
Like, you're supposed to have, like, that good ending.
It's a weird topic, too, because, like, for example, I really enjoy Dwarf Fortress, but at the same time, like, it inhabits, like, these other games, this weird spot where, like, I want to play it because it's fun, but I also almost don't want to play it because I know that, like, there's no ending except death, and there's nothing necessarily to do, but it's still, like, a compelling game because of how fun it is.
Yeah. It kind of hooks you for different reasons. Like, you kind of go into it knowing that you're just trying to outlast, like, as long as you can.
Yeah. So Pikmin is kind of at this, like, weird point between...
It has, like, a high reward. Well, it's like, I don't want to say it's high risk, because, I mean, there's certainly a good amount of risk present.
But for the most case, like, without the time limit, it's pretty easy to recover from.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty... I guess I would say, like, if Pikmin 1 did not have the time limit, it wouldn't be as, like, stressful at all.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even be as bad. Like, the whole thing about surviving wouldn't even be an issue, really.
Yeah.
So that's probably why they included it. Because they were like, well, this is the story, we have to make it, like, mean something to the person who's doing it, like... So I could see why they did that.
Right. I wonder if it might have been better if there would have been ways to spend your day, getting more of whatever it is that Olimar breathes. Like you could spend a day... Oh, you've got a red Pikmin with you, so be careful.
Okay.
So, like, you could spend one day, rather than trying to progress through the game, you could spend that day looking for a breathable source that would extend your time limit a little bit longer. Yeah,
I could see that. It would have to be, like, something hard won, or just, you know, not, like, that easy to get.
Yeah. Or at least, even if the... You know, like, even if there are a limited number of them, I'd be fine with that. As long as there's something, I think that maybe I would like it more. Because then it's not just entirely unforgiving.
Yeah.
What's this?
It's a random... It's like a wild card flower.
Huh.
I forgot that these were in the game.
That's weird. It looks like Yoshi eggs.
Yeah.
But I think... Do we really need any more white Pikmin?
Since they're not, like, that easy to come by, I'm just gonna say yeah.
That's fair. We've got a lot of purple Pikmin, though.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I mean, I always like to have enough.
Yeah.
Purple Pikmin. It's like whenever you lead off an attack, you always want to use the purples because they just stun everything.
They wreck.
They do wreck.
Yeah, we've got another one of these whistle spiders.
Yeah, I'm gonna take in the same kind of group I had before. Take them out.
Oh, there's water in here. Oh.
Kind of jump like a dragoon.
I wonder what these. I wonder what these things are called.
Let's just find out.
I was, like, not even on the ground for more than a second.
Yeah. I think they just tend to run away if you're nearby.
Yeah. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Nice.
There we go.
Awesome.
You just gotta pin it down. It's not really that dangerous.
On the note of Dragoon, though, we're really gonna need to find some time to slot in. I know Dragoons aren't in Final Fantasy 12, but I still want to play it.
What about the Zodiac job system?
That's only in Japanese, though.
Yeah. I never knew much about that release, though. You know?
Yeah, I don't know whether or not it brought in actual jobs. I know that it expanded...
It like, sectioned off the license board.
Yeah. But I don't know, like, what exactly it did otherwise. I wish it were localized for English, though.
Yeah, I'd like to try it out, even though I already have, like, Final Fantasy 12.
Well, yeah, like, any improvements over the base game of what is one of my favorite games, yeah. I would totally be in favor for.
I think in the international release of 10, I want to say, they did a few things to, like, improve. I don't know about improve, but they kind of unlocked some things which were, like, kind of weird. Like, they made it so you could never, like, stop progressing your character. Like, I think there's, like, no limit to how... Like, they broke the 9999 HP limit. So you can go, like, well beyond that.
That's...
And there were, like, these ultra-hard bosses. Like, you had the regular summons, and then you had, like, these... I don't know if they were, like, evil summons. They were, like, something else, and they had, like, ridiculous amounts of HP. But you could do, like, 90,000 damage instead of, like, just 9,000 damage. It was just crazy numbers.
That's cool. Alright, what are you
turning
the red ones in?
Yeah, I'm gonna make some more blues since there's water on this floor and we don't really need the reds.
That's cool.
Oh, they made a lot more than 5.
That's pretty awesome.
Alright, let's get these out.
And then there's 14 coming out?
Yeah. I'm actually really excited for that.
Me too. I
haven't played it.
I don't know what we'll be able to show of that. Cause I'm shit, what's it called? A legacy? I think
you own the game.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I still, like, not...
I own the game and I was a subscriber. Oh, what?
There might be another way to, like, get past this. I don't know. Hold on.
Yeah, I mean,
We'll
there's
figure this
probably
out.
another direction.
Not
I'm
sure
assuming
how
there's
or
like
blues.
treasure that they're gonna try and path through the water, so you're probably gonna need blue Pikmin
Right.
to get the treasure.
Oh goodness.
Yeah,
oh
fuck that
goodness.
noise.
Oh goodness.
Right in that tiny little space, man.
Right.
Spaceman? Ha! You're a spaceman.
Technically.
Yeah, you're gonna have to going to have to be careful not to throw them in the water.
Yeah.
But yeah, I believe
Is he in the wall?
a little bit.
That's interesting.
I believe it's referred to as Legacy. It's been a while
you're
since
right.
I was paying attention, since it's currently between Alpha and Beta.
Mm-hmm.
And since I'm a Legacy subscriber, I get into the Beta. I was in the Alpha.
You get it automatically though.
Yeah. And I think I get it in the first phase also. We don't know if there's going to be an NDA yet for that. I assume so.
Mm-hmm.
I want to show it off at some point, but it'll be... I don't know how we're going to do that.
Yeah.
And
I guess we'll see what the NDA's like.
Yeah.
But I want to try it regardless. I mean, I didn't even play Final Fantasy 11. Or any of 14. I just saw some, like, footage of you playing it.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
It looks like... How the hell?
I guess.
do that?
I guess we're supposed to, like... I think you can just...
Throw them across. You'll probably just have to throw them.
Oh, it doesn't
over
look
the
like they
water.
go in the water if you go around this... Well, a little bit, but,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. You could probably get them around pretty easily. Okay, we'll just take those away.
But yeah, so hopefully we're going to be able to show that off, and hopefully... Oh, right. Well, yes. We're going to do a new episode now, but... So yeah.
You can
Final
finish your
Fantasy
thought if
14 in the future.
Yeah. We're at least... I mean, I'm a bigger fan of, like the whole range of Final Fantasy. I know you're, like, more on the later...
Well, yeah, I mean, I never really played
Later
the original
installations.
ones. Because, like, I didn't really start gaming that much until, like,
Mm-hmm.
late GameCube, early... or late N64, early GameCube.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I was pretty... I was older when I was, like, into Final Fantasy, but I still went back and played, like, you know, 1 through... The only one I haven't played the originals and finished was 8. So, I finished... No, I didn't finish 7, but finished a lot more.
But yeah, so you can look forward to that, and more sub-levels.
More Final Fantasy talk.